Es verzögert sich noch, die Verzögerung, wie ich sehe. Verzögert sich. Ja, wie das immer so ist, mit wir warten, wir warten, wir warten. Jetzt geht's los. Okay.
Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Da kommen immer noch Leute, das ist ja herrlich. Zauberhaft. Wir werden das nachher kassieren. Jetzt begrüße ich erstmal, wir sind ja schon etwas über der Zeit, wir freuen uns total, dass wir heute nicht nur das wunderbare Trio aus New York hier haben, die VKB Band, sondern wir freuen uns natürlich auch, dass wir so ein volles Haus haben. Damit haben wir gar nicht gerechnet. Das ist großartig und wir freuen uns auch, dass das für die vielen, die nicht dabei sein können, in nah und fern heute auch live übertragen wird von rockradio.de. Das wird live gestreamt. Auch für Sie zur Information, wir haben es vorher nicht bekannt gegeben. Ich hoffe, Sie sind alle gut geschminkt, frisiert und so weiter. Das Konzert hat eine Pause nach ungefähr 50 Minuten. Die Bar ist dann auch weiterhin geöffnet. Dann gibt es auch Cocktails. Das hatten wir am Anfang nicht gemacht, zwecks Arbeitsaufwand. Und es gibt auch einen wunderbaren Merch-Stand, wo alle CDs, LPs und sonstigen Sachen der VKB Band und andere Sachen zu erwerben sind und auch einen kleinen Merchstand auch von rockradio.de. Und jetzt würde ich dann einfach sagen, viel Vergnügen. Ach so, eine Sache, wie immer, ganz wichtig. Wir haben am Ende, am Ausgang eine kleine Box stehen, so eine Holzbox, die hat oben so einen Schlitz, da kann man gerne auch was hineinstecken. Das kommt unserem Kulturverein, der heute hier der Veranstalter ist, zugute, damit wir auch in weiterer Zukunft solche Veranstaltungen wie heute hier machen können. Super, jetzt viel Spaß, schönes Konzert, Bühne frei für die VKB Band.
Thank you. so let's do another line. What you say, you meet me down on Heart Attack and Vibe. On Heart Attack and Vibe. Looks on in disbelief. If you want a taste of madness, you better wait in line. You'll probably see someone you know on Heart Attack and Vine.
Thank you so much. Dankeschön. Thank you. We love singing harmony, and we're big fans of the girl groups. They call them the girl groups from the 60s. There were so many of them. But we think that calling them girl groups wasn't really fair because they were very, very strong women having to deal with the music business in the 60s. And many of them were hugely successful. A couple of my favorites were Diana Ross and the Supremes and La Belle.
I'm a big fan of the Shirelles from Passaic, New Jersey, who were brought to the music scene by a woman who owned her own record label, Tiara Records.
I love the Ronettes, the Shangri-Las, the Chantels. And you got to admire these people. They must have been tough. And all they had to defend themselves with were these massive cans of hairspray.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Slept with a dream before you had to go away. The bells in the
Oh, well, thank you. And we know it's a bit early in the night to ask for audience participation, but we're going to make it very easy, and it'll get us sort of warmed up. It's quite cold out there tonight. It'll be very easy because when we get to the part of the song that says clap hands, you clap hands. Now, I'm not one of these people who's a snob about whether or not you clap on 2 and 4, because there are many, many countries in the world with really, really great music where you don't clap on 2 and 4. In Senegal and West Africa, you clap on 1. In Greece, you clap on just about every beat you can imagine. In Indian music, the same thing. And in flamenco music, there are professional people who do the palmas, who clap on all sorts of beats that are just wonderful. So clap any beat you like, but please clap in time.
You do your best. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Sane, they're all insane. Fireman's blind, the conductor's a lame. Cincinnati jacket and a sad luck dame. Hanging out the window with a bottle full of rain. Clap hands. Clap hands. Clap hands. Ooh, clap hands. Say roar, roar, a thunder and roar. Son of a gun is never coming back no more. Moon in the window and a bird on the pole. We can always find a millionaire to shovel all the coal. Clap hands. Clap hands. Clap hands. Ooh, clap hands. Steam, steam, 100 bad dreams. Going up to Harlem with a pistol in his jeans. A $50 bill inside a paladin's hat. And nobody showing Mr. Knickerbocker's hat. Shine, shine, a Roosevelt dime. All the way to Baltimore and running out of time. Salvation Army seemed to wind up in a hole. They all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap hands. Clap hands. Clap hands. Ooh, clap hands. On your own, clap hands. Clap hands. Clap hands. Ooh, clap hands. All of you at home, clap hands. Clap hands. Clap hands. Ooh, clap hands.
Well done.
Sounds like a regular hootenanny out there.
You done good.
Well, we've come all the way from New York, which is where all of us live, which means to get over here, we have a couple of choices. We can swim or take an ocean liner, which I've actually done. But we usually fly. And one of the airlines that we end up flying quite often is called Turkish Airlines. It's a wonderful airline, but no matter where you're going in the world, you first go to Istanbul. So if you do a little geography and you think New York City, Bremen, Germany, where we land, Istanbul, it doesn't make the most sense. But the food is really good. And every time I get off the plane, I always tell the flight attendants how great the food is. And I'm met with this stunned look as if, have you ever actually tried the food in Turkey? It's really good. But we've noticed more and more at the airport groups of young men, probably in their mid-30s mostly, with shaved heads, scarves around their foreheads, and they look very unhappy. They're not speaking to each other, and they're walking around very much like zombies. And we thought it was a cult. Now, a couple of my dear friends back in New York, gentlemen of a certain age, once took me aside and said, "We have a plan. We want you to come to Istanbul with us, but it's not actually a concert. We're going to get our hair transplanted." And of course I said, I would be happy to go. So therefore, it made perfect sense what was going on.
Well, we were in Vienna the other night, and a young lady from Istanbul
Yeah.
heard this story, and she shouted from the balcony and said, "That's why we call it Turkish hairlines."
Hundreds of thousands are flocking to Istanbul. Well, it gives a little new meaning to getting a telephone call from Istanbul. All night long on the broken glass, living in a medicine chest. Mediterranean hotel back, sprawled across a roll-top desk. That old monkey rode a blade on an overhead fan. Paint the donkey blue if you pay. I got a telephone call from Istanbul. My baby's coming home today. Will you sell me one of those if I shave my head? Get me out of town is what Fireball said. Never trust a man in a blue trench coat. Never drive a car when you're dead. Saturday's a festival, Friday's a jam. Dye your hair yellow and raise your hand. Follow me to Beulah's on a dry creek road. I got to wear the hat that my baby done sew. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yopa sina nina nai sina nai room. Hey. La 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 la. La 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 la. Telephone call from Istanbul. Sell me one of those if I shave my head. Get me out of town is what Fireball said. Never trust a man in a blue trench coat. Never drive a car when you're dead. Saturday's a festival, Friday's a jam. Dye your hair yellow and raise your hem. Follow me to Beulah's on a dry creek road. I got to wear the hat that my baby done sew. Take me down to buy a tux on a red rose bed. Got to cut a hole in the day. I got a telephone call from Istanbul. My baby's coming home today. Will you sell me one of those if I shave my head? Get me out of town is what Fireball said. Never trust a man in a blue trench coat. Never drive a car when you're dead. Saturday's a festival, Friday's a jam. Dye your hair yellow and raise your hem. Follow me to Beulah's on a dry creek road. I got to wear the hat that my baby done sew. La 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 la. Opa sina nina nai sina nai room. Hey. Telephone call from Istanbul. Thank you.
Well, we're here in this incredible ballroom where there's been dances and all sorts of things going on. And it's like we're in a little time capsule here with our live audience and streaming into the ether, which is wonderful too. So we're all very lucky to be in here with these beautiful lamps and strange things surrounding us. But we're warm, we're safe, and we're all lucky. One, two, three, My daddy told me, looking back, the best friend you'll have is a railroad track. So when I was 13, I said, I'm rolling my own, and I'm leaving Missouri, and I'm never coming home, and I'm lost, lost, lost at the bottom of the world. Handcuffed to the bishop and the barbershop liar. I'm lost at the bottom of the world. Satchel pudding and Lord God knows, sitting by the fire with a busted nose. Well, that fresh egg yellow is too damn rare, but the white part is perfect for slicking down your hair. And I'm lost, lost, lost at the bottom of the world. Handcuffed to the bishop and the barbershop liar. I'm lost at the bottom of the world. Blackjack, ruby, and emerald cane. The moon's the color of a coffee stain. Jesse of the world.
Rachelle Garniez, a native New Yorker. Rachelle is born in New York City. I have yet to ask which hospital. Mount Sinai. There you go. And New York is our hometown. And some of us New Yorkers, it took a while for us to get there. So for me, personally, my family moved from south of New York to north of New York. So when we would go for family holidays, we'd pass New York City. And as a little girl, I would look at the city and I would say to my parents, I'm gonna live there for 6 months someday. And 30 years later, New York is still my hometown. It takes some of us some time to find it. But when we do travel away from our hometown and we come back, we tend to look at it in a different light. We tend to appreciate it more when we're away. So this is a little serenade to our hometown.
Never saw the morning till I stayed up all night. I never saw the sunshine till you turned out your light. I never saw my hometown till I stayed away too long. And I never heard a melody till I needed a song. Never saw that white line till I was leaving you behind. I never knew I needed you till I was caught up in a bind. I never spoke I love you until I cursed you out in vain. And I never heard my heartstrings till I nearly went insane. Never saw the East Coast till I moved out west. I never saw the moonlight till it shone off your breast. I never saw your heart till someone tried to steal it away. And I never saw your tears till they were rolling down your face. Never saw the sunshine till you turned out your light. I never saw my hometown till I stayed away too long. And I never heard a melody till I needed a song. Never heard a melody till I needed a song.
Thank you so much.
Kirsten, Thien.
Thank you. That song is actually called San Diego Serenade. I picture someone missing New York City from somewhere around San Diego.
There's another city in the United States besides New York City.
That's right, sorry.
And it's known as the second city. It's called Chicago. It gets very, very cold there. I used to live there. Wonderful place. But it has quite a history.
Chicago, you may know, is home of the Chicago Blues. And there's a reason for that. You know, a lot of folks, and for the record, it's February 1st today, right? It's been a little bit of a blur here. So in the United States, it's Black History Month, starts today. And Chicago is a town where a lot of people came up from the South. A lot of Black Americans, African Americans came up from the South in several waves of migration, whether it was right after slavery ended and they had to find a new life and a new way of living, or at later times when people like Buddy Guy and Muddy Waters came up and tried to get away from the oppression that was happening in the South for them. But they also brought the grit and the soul that they had in blues music and electrified it in Chicago for the Chicago Blues.
Seeds are planted here, but they won't grow. We don't have to say goodbye if we all go. Maybe things will be better in Chicago. Maybe things will be better in Chicago. To leave all we've ever known for a place we've never seen. Maybe things will be better in Chicago. Maybe things will be better in Chicago. Well, it's brave for us to stay, even braver to go. Wherever she goes, I go. Maybe things will be better in Chicago. Maybe things will be better in Chicago. What we need, the Lord will give us. All we want, we'll carry with us. You know where I can be found, where the rainbow hits the ground. I'm not alone, she's not alone. I'm not afraid, she's not afraid. This bird has flown from its cage. So much magic we have known on this sapphire we call home. With my coat and my hat, I say goodbye to all that. Maybe things will be better in Chicago. Maybe things will be better in Chicago.
Rachelle on the very special bottle. Little did I know until the first gig that she brought this bottle all the way from New York City. It's a very special bottle. So even as we were tearing things out of our bags and trying to give things away, they could take my guitar, but she never offered the bottle to lower the kilograms on in our luggage.
Oh, no, no. This is a very special bottle. Besides which, it contains a genie who really weighs nothing.
And we did try Fritz Cola, but it didn't sound as good. But it tastes really good. I misspent my youth singing in Greek nightclubs in Athens. I found myself there by chance and ended up experiencing something quite remarkable. I don't know if you ever had, but if you've ever been to a Greek nightclub in Athens at 3 a.m., it's like nothing else. People show their appreciation for the music in wonderful ways, some of them wonderful, and some quite bizarre. They do have flower ladies coming round, make people throw flowers. They throw money, lots of money. They break plates, piles of plates, and they shatter and they break. They break glasses. They'll buy a whole case of champagne and just pour the whole thing on the stage. They'll buy a bottle of whiskey and set fire to it. It's like a whole different microclimates are going on right there on the stage. It's quite incredible. But from my years singing there and learning the language, I watched there were various dances going on, people were dancing, and I learned a couple of things, which we're going to experience tonight.
Rusted brandy from a diamond glass. Everything is made from dreams. Time is honey, slow and sweet. Only fools know what it means. Temptation, temptation, temptation. I can't resist. I know he's made of smoke, but I lost my way. He knows that I am broke, but I must pay. Temptation, temptation. Temptation, I can't resist. Dutch pink and Italian blue. She is waiting there for you. My will has disappeared, and my confusion is oh so clear. Temptation,
Homi, ladies and gentlemen. Little did you imagine that you would witness such a spectacle here.
Some of that, may have been a little lost to our streaming audience, but what happens in Woodstock stays in Woodstock. Right, okay. Oh, sorry. Fashion show.
I was going to try to pronounce that again. Wittstock. Bringing laughter just for our folks at home. Bringing laughter, yes.
Wigstock, it sounds like to me.
Wigstock or Woodstock. But it's not our fault. It's actually the rockradio.de folks. We're calling it, kind of calling it Woodstock to us. So we finally made it to Woodstock. Wittstock.
The other.
There we go. Yeah. Wittstock.
Yeah. Woodstock is the other Wittstock.
And there really is a Wigstock.
That's true.
But let's cut to the chase. This is called a frottoir, and it's used in Cajun music. It's from New Orleans, and it originally comes from the idea of a washboard. And I know that in Germany they also use washboards in some traditional music, which I am dying to hear. I want to hear some of that. But in the meantime, we find that everything we carry with us has to serve at least one purpose, if not two or three. So this actually, besides being a musical instrument, offers protection in case anything's thrown at us. And it also helps a lot because we have to change our clothes frequently and wash them because we can't carry a lot. So I get a knock on my hotel room door sometimes from Kirsten and Rachelle, and they want me to wash their underwear for them. Which, of course, I do.
Yes, indeed.
Ah.
Well, we're proud to present the VKB Spring Collection. And it consists of this beautiful T-shirt. It's made from PO cotton, sustainably sourced, and it is so soft. Let me tell you, you just want to snuggle up to it like a snooky pussy. And then the best thing about that is that it's 100% washable. 100%.
But Amanda won't wash it for you.
No.
So put it in your own washing machine.
And you folks out there in Streamland, you can visit us on our website and so forth and order one of these. But if you're lucky enough to be here in Wittstock, you can check it out at the table.
Yes. And for those who like the highest quality music, speaking of Streamland, the highest quality music, of course, in my opinion, is vinyl. So we do have some vinyl here for you. But if you want even high quality digital and you still have a CD player, we have CDs here tonight too. This is the Crooked Little Heart Tour with the new CD out.
That is true. And it's a crazy world.
It's a crazy world.
It's crazy. So we're going to guarantee you one thing. We promise that we're going to play one more song and take eine kurze Pause. You can do whatever you want. Just come back. If you've ever had a birthday, this one goes out to you.
Grow up. Nothing ever seems to turn out right. I don't wanna grow up. How do you move in a world of fog that's always changing things? Makes me wish that I could be a dog. When I see the price that you pay, I don't wanna grow up. See don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna have to shout it out. I don't want my hair to fall out. I don't wanna be filled with doubt. I don't wanna be a good Boy Scout. I don't wanna have the biggest amount. I don't wanna have the biggest amount. I don't wanna grow up. When I see my parents fight, I don't wanna grow up. They all go out and drinking all night. I don't wanna grow up. I'd rather stay here in my room. Nothing out there but sad and gloom. I don't wanna live in a big old tomb on Grand Street. When I see the 5 o'clock news, I don't wanna grow up. Comb their hair and shine their shoes, I don't wanna grow up. Stay around in my old hometown, I don't wanna put no money down. I don't wanna get a big old loan, work them fingers to the bone. I don't wanna float a broom, fall in love, get married, then boom. How the hell did it get here so soon? I don't wanna grow up.
Die VKB Band live aus Wittstock, aus New York nach Wittstock, denn die sind gerade auf Europa-Tournee und wir dachten, wenn sie schon in der Nähe von Berlin sind, können wir sie auch mal live übertragen. Hier und da hat sich Wittstock angeboten, das ist von Steffen Schindler, der heute mit hier ist, und mir, so haben wir uns in der Mitte ziemlich getroffen. Steffen. Ja. Das ist ja für dich nicht das erste Mal, die Damen live zu erleben?
Nein, ist jetzt ungefähr so 6, 7, 8 Mal. Und Rachelle kenne ich ja auch schon von vorher, von Konzerten, die sie nicht mit der VKB Band zusammen gemacht hat. Mit Hazmet Modin habe ich sie das erste Mal gesehen und dann auch mit Soloprogrammen bereits.
Du hast ja gerade auch ein Interview mit ihnen gemacht. Wir wollen mal versuchen, das jetzt einzuspielen hier. Ist ja immer nicht so einfach, haben wir auch noch nicht gemacht so. Ich muss jetzt erstmal hier ein paar Klicks machen. Ja, und ich probiere das mal jetzt hier reinzuholen. Und du kannst ja vielleicht den geneigten Hörer mal kurz erzählen, wir haben ja morgen schon wieder ein Date beide. Der erste Sonntag angesagt, Suppertime, was uns da erwartet, den Hörer.
Genau, ja, morgen Abend um 20 Uhr kommt die nächste Suppertime und da werden wir nicht nur von der kommenden Sappanale berichten oder eine Vorschau auf die Sappanale geben, sondern wir werden auch ein Album von Clémence Manacher vorstellen, das mir ja, mehr oder weniger durch Zufall untergekommen ist. Clémence Manacher ist eine Flötistin, die ursprünglich natürlich aus Frankreich kommt, wie der Name schon sagt, aber seit einiger Zeit in Deutschland ist, in Hamburg lebt und dort Flöte studiert hat. Und sie hat auch bei einem Percussionisten gelernt. Das müssen wir sie morgen noch mal fragen, warum eine Flötistin einen Percussion-Lehrer hat. Und dieser Percussionist wiederum war Schüler von John Bergamo. Und John Bergamo war bei Frank Zappa einige Zeit lang in der Band oder ist mit ihm zusammen aufgetreten, hat Aufnahmen gemacht. Und ja, ich finde, man hört doch so in ihrer Musik so ein bisschen Zappa-eske Elemente heraus. Und ja, hat mir sehr gefallen, das Album, und deshalb habe ich mir gedacht, ich lade sie einfach morgen mal ein und dann reden wir über ihr neues Album. Ja, und wie gesagt, natürlich auch Informationen zur kommenden Sappanale. Und ja, ich glaube, Klaus ist jetzt so langsam soweit, dass wir hier das Interview der VKB Band einspielen können. Noch nicht so ganz. Hier ist jetzt erstmal ein bisschen Pause, dass man etwas Getränke wieder auffüllen kann hier. Und ja, so langsam gehen mir die Themen aus, aber das macht nichts. Ich erzähle einfach irgendwelchen Quatsch weiter. Ja, ich hoffe, dass die Übertragung soweit gut funktioniert hat. Also wir haben hier alle unsere Kameras wieder am Start, haben unseren Feed aus dem Mischpult und die Leute scheinen hier auch sehr angetan zu sein von dem Konzert. Ich natürlich auch wieder, Klaus auch. Und ja, dann warten wir darauf, dass die Mädels gleich wieder auf die Bühne kommen, und solange hören wir uns dann gleich mal, sofern es dann klappt, das Interview an, was ich kurz vor dem Konzert noch mit den Mädels hier gemacht habe. So. Klaus ist noch am Suchen, wie er das da hineinbekommt. Ja. Der VKB Band auf einem ihrer letzten... Ja, nee, scheint doch noch nicht so ohne Probleme zu funktionieren. Ja, vielleicht könnte man ja ansonsten auch noch ein bisschen Musik einspielen hier, weil es ist vielleicht auch nicht so interessant, was ich jetzt noch zu erzählen habe. Weil, Mach einfach mal ein bisschen Musik, Klaus. So, damit wir die Pause hier etwas sinnvoll überbrücken können. Sieht aber sehr lustig aus, was du da machst. Fenster über Fenster im Fenster. Die Tücken der Technik. Das ist das Schöne an Live-Übertragungen. Ich glaube, das haben wir auch noch nie irgendwie probiert, während einer Video-Live-Übertragung ein vorab aufgezeichnetes Video noch einzuspielen. Ja. Aber wahrscheinlich kommen die Damen schon wieder auf die Bühne, bevor wir hier so weit sind, dass wir unsere technischen Sachen... Nur den Audioton ein. Genau, okay, alles klar. Dann jetzt das Video, das Interview ohne Bild, nur der Ton. Und
live. Hit it. Ja, wir sitzen hier mit der VKB Band auf einem ihrer letzten Konzerte dieser Tournee, in Deutschland zumindest. And yeah, ladies, you have a lot of shows already behind you. This is the penultimate show of the German leg of the tour.
Indeed.
Yeah, so where have you been? All the time.
All your life. You've been in around Germany, so.
We started in Bremen.
Yeah, we started
That's
in
the
the
one I
north.
can pronounce the best, so I'll leave the rest.
Then we went
Yesterday was
on.
Neustrelitz.
Yes, Neustrelitz.
And then we went to Austria.
Yep.
We were in Vienna and we were in Graz, which I hadn't been to before.
Okay.
Beautiful city.
Yeah.
We had some time to do some sightseeing.
Okay.
And here we
Some
are.
Alps.
Yes, yes, a little bit of that.
Yes.
Yeah, and now today this is in Wittstock, Dosse.
I know.
Woodstock, right?
Woodstock, Dosse. Yeah, a beautiful venue here, Weidenhof, Simon. It's apparently has some history.
I know, I love it.
Russian
Look at
and
this.
And whatever. Yeah, Michaela Ress.
So many antiques out in the hall and
Yeah.
on,
If these
on
ones
the
could
walls.
speak,
If they,
I would
Oh.
imagine all the
Yeah.
people who would hear what they were wearing
There are a lot of
to the
ghosts.
balls. It would be it's really
Yeah,
great.
so yeah, you have 2 more shows in Germany now, and then you're heading to your most favorite part of Europe.
well,
Finland.
we can't
So-
say because I haven't been there.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
I know
first
that you have been afraid of it.
We don't fear Finland. What could be bad? Finland in February.
The frost.
Freezing, frosty, and fabulous.
Yeah, so, and yeah, after Finland, you will be going back home again,
Yeah.
and
For a brief time, we go back home for about 12 days and then we're off to India.
to India.
In
2
February.
concerts in India.
To
and-
Bangalore. Yeah.
So,
Tell all your friends in Bangalore.
yeah, I will do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when will you be coming back for the next tour? Is there already something planned?
These are brewing at the end of July for Germany, probably early August,
Yeah.
and then a longer tour in September.
Yes.
So,
It's already
this year again, you will be here
Oh, yes.
2 times again,
Absolutely.
as you were last year.
We love coming here.
Yeah, and we love you coming here as well.
Well, thank you so much too for streaming this.
Yeah,
It's,
we'll,
it's
yeah,
wonderful.
first time we will be streaming
Yeah.
your concert, and I hope everything will work.
Yes. But it's really nice. Our folks back home, they've been watching little teeny snippets from Instagram or Facebook or wherever we've posted them, and now they get to see the whole show, and a lot of folks are really excited.
Yeah, and the good thing is that if they can't make it in time today, it will be available on our YouTube channel all the time from today on.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wish you a pleasant show.
Thank you.
Enjoy,
Thank you.
and we sure will do.
Yes, thanks.
Rockradio.de.
Macht er noch bei euch mit?
Ja, der macht nur einmal in der Woche eine Jazzband.
Ach so. Ja, ich habe ihn lange nicht gesehen, aber wir eine Zeit lang waren wir eher zusammen. Jetzt muss ich erst mal überlegen, den Namen. Fehler, Helmut.
We're VKB and we look forward to seeing you soon. We have a wonderful concert coming up that's also going to be live streamed.
On rockradio.de on February 1st at 19 o'clock.
That's 1 p.m. for all you people in NYC Eastern Standard Time. Coming up, we'll be playing at the Weidenhof Simon in Wittstock, Dosse.
Hold on, hold on, babe, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right
Wish I could be in your shoes, those comfortable running shoes. I'd run away without looking back, as if I had nothing to lose. Your shoes. Wish I could be in your shoes, those soft leather dancing shoes, sweeping the girls off their feet. So many for you to choose. You left me here barefoot and naked. No one's throwing me a bone. My shoes don't fit, nothing does the trick. Feel so sad and so alone. Shoes, I wanna wear your pair. Oh, I wanna wear your shoes. Your shoes. Wish I could be in your shoes, flying around the world, slipping them off at security checkpoints while you dream about your new girl. Your new girl. Got plenty of my own shoes, thigh-high boots and Prada mules, Blahniks, Klugoff, Chanels and Campers won't take away my blues. I know you think you fooled me, and you probably don't care, 'cause it's a man's world and it's so unfair. How I wish I had your pair of shoes. I wanna wear your pair. Oh, I wanna wear your shoes. Shoes. I wanna wear your pair. Oh, I wanna wear your shoes.
Nice shoes. What size is that?
I'll put on my flamenco shoes, got nails in the heels and toes. Make so much noise it'll shatter your heart. You'll know how it feels to be broken apart. I'll slip on the ones that don't squeak and sneak away in the night. So I won't be the one who wakes up all alone in the morning light. Shoes. I wanna wear your pair. Shoes. I wanna wear your pair. Shoes. I wanna wear your pair. Oh, I wanna wear your shoes. Shoes. J'ai envie de tes chaussures. I wanna walk in your shoes. I'm gonna walk in your shoes. I want your shoes. Give me your shoes.
Gonna wear your shoes.
Your shoes.
They hung a sign up in our town. If you live it up, you won't live it down. So she left Monterey sun, just like a bullet leaves a gun. With her charcoal eyes and her Monroe hips, she went and took that California trip. Well, the moon was gone, her hair like wind. She said, don't let go, no, come on, Jim. You got to hold on, hold on. Baby, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on.
Well, he gave her a dime store watch. And
looking for someone to blame. When you share my bed, you share my name. Oh, well, go ahead and call the cops. You don't meet nice girls in coffee shops. She said, baby, I still love you. Sometimes there's nothing left to do. Oh, but you gotta hold on, hold on. Baby, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on.
God bless your crooked little heart.
St. Louis got the best of me.
I miss your broken china voice.
How I wish you were still here with me. Oh, you build it up, you wreck it down, then you burn your mansion to the ground. Oh, there's nothing left to keep you here when you're falling behind in this big blue world. Oh, oh, you've got to hold on, hold on. Baby, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on.
Down by the riverside motel. Oh, it's time alone and falling. Outside the 99-cent store, she closed her eyes and started swaying. Oh, but it's so hard to dance that way when it's cold and there's no music, and your old hometown so far away. But inside your head there's a record playing a song called Hold On, Hold On. Baby, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on, hold on, hold on. Baby, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on. Get a job, save your money, listen to Jane. Everybody knows umbrellas cost more when it rains. All the news is bad. Is there any other kind? And everybody's talking at the same time. Well, it's hard times for
So, oh, das ist laut. Wir würden jetzt gerne weitermachen, wenn alle mit Getränken versorgt sind. Die Band kommt schon an, die steht schon in den Startlöchern. Ich wollte an der Stelle noch ein ganz, ganz großes Dankeschön sagen an unseren Techniker Jeremy, der nämlich heute auch das erste Mal bei uns ist und bei uns die Technik macht und das ganz wunderbar macht, weil man alles so schön hören kann. Ein großer Applaus. Und jetzt wieder die Bühne frei für die 3 bezaubernden Damen.
We're back. I hope you had a wonderful time. We missed you desperately. And how can you miss us if we never go away? But now we're back. And some people might be wondering, who are these people? Who are they? Well, obviously, we are 3 starke Frauen aus New York. Oh, yeah. This is obvious. And we've been redecorating the songs of Tom Waits for you. And we always want to mention that Tom Waits has a collaborator in his work and songwriting, and that is Kathleen Brennan. Kathleen Brennan is married to Tom Waits, so that seems to work out well. And most of the songs we're playing for you tonight are written by both of them. And this means a lot to us because each one of us is a Liedermacher. So each one of us writes songs, writes our own songs, plays instruments, is influenced by different kinds of music, experiences, art, and we meet in the universe of Tom Waits and Kathleen Brennan because it's a big world there. But at this point in the show, you will have a chance to hear from each one of us, hear an original song, and get to know us better. And so without further ado, we are delighted to have her on board, first time tour with VKB. Please give a massive welcome to the amazing Kirsten Thien.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rachelle and Amanda. Being on this journey with VKB has been absolutely amazing, and one of the things that really attracted me to the project was this reverence for songwriting. And I love songs because they do give you a window into us, but just like any house, we have a lot of windows. So one isn't gonna do, but it'll do if you wanna look in the kitchen right now. Should've been a dancer, I would jump way up high. Should've been a fighter, I would punch him in the eye. Should've been a singer, I would sing instead of cry. Should've been, but I'm not. Should've been a washer, so they wouldn't call me dirty. Should've been a basketball player, so I like it when they call me shorty. I should've been younger, never turned 30. Should've been, but I'm not. I'll be a rock of ages, a virus so contagious. You may cough and cough, you will never
Should have been a doctor. I would cure your affliction. Should have been a drug. Satisfy your addiction. Should have been love. Win your affection. Should have been, but I'm not. Watch it now. So contagious, you may cough and cough, you will never shake me off. Should have been a doctor, I would cure your affliction. Should have been a drug, satisfy your addiction. Should have been love, win your affection. Should have been, but I'm not. Say I should have been, but I'm not. Say I should have been. Should have been, but I'm not, I'm not, I'm not. Thank you very much. Thank you, Wittstock. Thank you. It is such a profound pleasure to introduce a woman that I did meet through the songwriters world in New York City. We met on a stage on Bleecker Street. And ladies and gentlemen, Miss Amanda Homi.
You may have noticed from all of my instruments, and some of them look like toys over there, and they are things that I love to travel with. I've collected them from all different parts of the world. I do love to travel, and when I travel, I love to learn about the music from the countries I go to, because I'm very lucky. I'm from England originally. I live in the US, so English is my first language. And everywhere I go, including here, people speak such beautiful English. We're very lucky. So when I go to other places, everybody speaks English. They've listened to American music and British music. I like to listen to their music in their language, and it offers a kind of window into the culture and into the people. And one of the countries I love to go to is Spain. They have a really, really rich culture of music and dance. And also one of my favorite poets is from Spain, the poet Lorca. And Lorca spent a year in New York City in 1929 and wrote a beautiful book of poems called A Poet in New York. It was a sad time for Lorca, and I traced his steps around New York. And when he went back to Spain, he was very tragically killed by the fascists. And it serves as a reminder that terrible things can happen in different places all over the world. It just pops up in different places. It's happening now. And I like to remind people to protect our poets. In the green morning, I wanted to be a heart. In the ripe evening, I wanted to be a nightingale. In the morning, a heart holy and strange. In the evening, a bird sings, remember me. York City, I wander your streets alone, looking for light lying buried beneath your chains and noises, and a blood-colored rose for my love, in a chalice of steam rising through the rain. Fly, little birds, to the end of the world like a fire. Fly, little birds, carry my words to my love. Alma ponte color de amor. La 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 la. Na 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 da 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 da. Hey hey hey. What I fear most of all, I must try to name. What I name will come back in a dream and stand before me in the woods of my youth, in the rain, like a coin on my tongue when a word is born. Fly, little birds, to the end of the world like a fire. Fly, little birds, carry my words to my love. Alma ponte color de amor. In the green morning I wanted to be a heart. In the ripe evening I wanted to be a nightingale. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Thank you so much, and please welcome to the stage the inimitable Rachelle Garniez.
Hello.
Ich spreche lousy Deutsch. Ich spreche lousy Deutsch. It's shameful. It is shameful. We arrived almost 4 weeks ago. We arrived in Bremen. And the very next day, I went out for a walk. And I found a book
It's a sign. I found a book on the street in a box in Bremen. And this book is a sign, let me tell you. It is the Langenscheid's Universal Wörterbuch. English, Deutsch, Deutsch, English. Can you imagine? Oh, it's a sign. So I'm going to pick out a word here and hopefully learn something with your help. It's always a magic. We don't know what's going to happen. You never know. Oh, Strickzeug. Okay. It's a knitting needle. Genau, a Strickzeug. You don't want to get stuck in the eye with a Strickzeug. How horrible, just dreadful. I want snow. That's what I want. I want to take my Strickzeug and take some white thread, silky white thread, and I will knit myself a Schneeflake. Because I want Schnee. I want to be cold. I want to be an ice queen. As sweet and cold as ice cream. 'Cause I'm burning. Let me tell you, I'm burning. Oh, January wind, blow cold. Yeah, please come down and freeze me over. No, I don't care to begin to be so brave and bold. So please come down and freeze me over. I'm skipping down the street 'cause my pants are on fire. I guess I'll never get tired of dancing on the wire. So January wind, blow cold. Yeah, please come down and freeze me over. Brave and bold. Yeah, please come down and freeze me over. I'm running up the bill 'cause I still don't give a damn. I just got to get my thrill by being what I am. So January wind, blow cold. Yeah, please come down and freeze me over. Please, 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 please. Won't you come down and freeze me over? That's it. Thank you. Vielen Dank. And we have our new word of the day, Strickzeug. So please welcome back to the stage Amanda Homi, Kirsten Thien, VKB Band. Now you know us. And now we're going back to the world of Tom Waits and Kathleen Brennan.
There you go. Here we are. I am imagining I'm in London in the 60s and people are wearing their checkerboard outfits and I'm going out to hear my favorite ska band. And it's Saturday night. Are we ready? We gotta have the bass. Speaking of bass, this is a very tiny little bass.
Cutest little bass. It makes a big sound. And it fits in a suitcase.
Exactly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Well, you gassed her up behind the wheel with your arms around your sweet one in your Oldsmobile, barreling down the boulevard, looking at the heart of Saturday night. You get paid on Friday, your pockets are jingling while you see all the lights, and you get all tingling 'cause you're cruising with a 6, looking for the heart of Saturday night. Well, you comb your hair, shave your face, try to wipe out every trace. All the other days in the week, you know this'll be the Saturday you're reaching your peak. Stopping on the red, going on the green. Tonight will be like nothing you've ever seen. Barreling down the boulevard, looking for the heart of Saturday night. Is it the crash of the pool balls, neon buzzing, telephone ringing, it's your second cousin? Mermaid smiling from the corner of her eye, magic of the melancholy tear in your eye, makes it kind of quiver down in the core, 'cause you're dreaming of them Saturdays that came before, and now you're stumbling onto the heart of Saturday night. Is it the crack of the pool balls, neon buzzing, telephone ringing, it's your second cousin? Barmaid smiling from the corner of her eye, magic of the melancholy tear in your eye, makes it kind of special down in the core, 'cause you're dreaming of them Saturdays that came before, and now you're stumbling onto the heart of Saturday night. And now you're stumbling onto the heart of Saturday night. And now you're stumbling onto the heart of Saturday night.
And we don't have to pretend it's Saturday night because it is.
It is.
I used to try to talk while I tuned, but I don't do either one well if I try and do them together.
after Saturday night, there's a bit of a logical course of linear time, if that's what you're into. So after Saturday night.
Too much schnapps?
Perhaps.
Oh. Sunday morning. But I used to have a different kind of Sunday morning. When I was growing up, I ran off and joined the church, the Northern Baptist Church. And I found a lot of hope and inspiration. I went to the kind of church where we went 7 days a week and twice on Sundays. Yeah. And the reason why you went twice on Sundays was because the evening Sunday service was a music service. And there was a lot of hope and redemption that can be found in the music of the church and the teachings of the church. And there can also be, from the preacher or from the leaders, a bit of fire and brimstone, a bit of man judging man, even though we're not really supposed to do that. So I like to focus from those days on the hope and the love and the redemption of it. When you walk in the garden, you better watch your back. I beg your pardon. Walk that straight and narrow track. When you walk with Jesus, He's gonna save your soul. You gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. He got the fire and the fury at his command. Fury, you don't have to worry. Don't worry. Hold on to Jesus' hand. We'll all be safe from Satan when that thunder rolls.
Kirsten, Thien.
Thank you. Thank you. No matter what happens, we always have our better angels. They are there to tell us how to love one another. And where there is music, there is hope. So thank you.
I was feeling the spirit, Kirsten.
Yeah. And it's only Saturday night. Church is here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Just kidding.
But I feel the spirit every day when I go outside and I look at the sky and the beautiful clouds and I see the trees and I hear the birds and I see the adorable little animals and the sea and the mountains. And Mother Nature lately is giving us some messages that we're not really behaving properly and treating her with the respect that she deserves. So we need to remember that, and we're going to try and do the best we can to keep that happening. I fell into the ocean, you became my wife, risked it all against the sea to have a better life. Marie, you are the wild blue sky. Men do foolish things. We turn kings into beggars, beggars into kings. Forgive me somehow. Maybe when our story's over, we'll go where it's always spring. The band is playing our song again, and all the world is green. Pretend that you owe me nothing. All the world is green. We can bring back the old days again. Oh, the world is green. The moon is yellow silver. Oh, the things that summer brings. It's a love you'd kill for, and all the world is green. He's balancing a diamond balancing a diamond on a blade of grass. The dew has settled on our graves. All the world is green.
Amanda Homi.
Amanda, muito obrigada.
It seems like we've known you all our lives. Oh, goodness gracious. But we've only just met. So. You also might be a little bit concerned about this hat. You might have some questions. So basically, this is the good luck hat. It's a Glücksbringen. It's a Glücksbringer. So the whole hat is a Glücksbringer for us. And what we're accepting gratefully, graciously, and happily, if you happen to have eine kleine Glücksbringer that you wish to contribute to this hat, it's going to go all over the world. We're headed to Finland, and then to India. So you can add a tiny, teeny bit of Glück to this magic hat, and we will remember you forever. But even if you don't, we will remember you forever. The smart money's on Harlow when the moon is in the street, and the shadow boys are breaking all the laws. And you're east of East St. Louis, and the wind is making speeches, and the rain sounds like a round of applause. And Napoleon is weeping in his carnival saloon. His invisible fiancée is in the mirror, and the band is going home. It's raining hammers, raining nails. It's clear there's nothing left for him down here. And it's time, time, time. Time, time, time. Time, time, time that you love. Time, time, time. Well, they all pretend they're orphans, and their memory's like a train. You can see it getting smaller as it pulls away. And the things you can't remember tell the things you can't forget. That history puts a saint in every dream. Where she said she'd stick around till the bandages came off. But these mama's boys just don't know when to quit. And Matilda asked the sailors, are those dreams or are those prayers? Close your eyes, boys, this won't hurt a bit. And it's time, time, time. Time, time, time. Time, time, time that you love.
Thank you. If we only had more time. Time works out funny. I think you said last night, you explained this to me, there's usually a beginning, a middle, and an ending.
And of course, at this moment, oh no. She says no, but there comes a time when it's the time to say goodbye. And I know it's normal. It's perfectly normal. And you say auf Wiedersehen means until we meet again.
But we love that.
And that's hopeful.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Which is nice. Sometimes goodbye is not auf Wiedersehen. It's the goodbye that you're prepared to make as you walk down a long hallway. And at the end of that hallway is a small room. And that's where you're going to say your final goodbye. What would you choose for your last meal?
I would remember Tuscany. Fried ravioli, crispy sage, a nice super Tuscan. And the waiter was gorgeous.
It's tempting, but I think I'll keep it simpler coming off the beach. Hot, and I go to the food truck and order 2 crispy, no, it's my last meal, right?
Yep.
4 crispy beef tacos with extra salsa verde.
I like a Reuben sandwich on rye, extra sauerkraut, please. I'd like a side of white rice and a side of black beans, a thick slab of coconut cake with frosting, and a large café con leche to wash it down.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Homemade special. You know his glass is full of sand, and it feels just like a jaybird, the way it fits into his hand. He rolled a blade up in his trick town. They slapped their hands against the wall. You never trip, you never stumble. He's walking Spanish down the hall. Slip him a picture of a Jesus, or give him a spoon to dig a hole. When all they've done ain't no one's business, but he'll need blankets for the cold. They dim the lights over on Broadway. Even the king has bowed his head, and every face looks up at Mason. He's walking Spanish down the hall.
St. Bartholomew said was whispered into the ear of blind jackdaws. All Baker told the machine was that he never broke the law. Go on and tip your hat up to the pilot. Take off your watch, your rings and all. Even Jesus wanted just a little more time when he was walking Spanish down the hall. When he was walking Spanish down the hall. When he was walking Spanish down the hall. Caminando, caminando, despacio y con cuidado, caminando, español, caminando, la última comida, caminando, el último cigarrillo, caminando hacia la muerte. Bye, bye, baby. This is the last time we'll meet on the street going your way. So long. I'm leaving. Tomorrow I will be splitting for Britain or Norway. I'm through now with you now. So baby, it's au revoir, adios, auf Wiedersehen, ciao, ciao, bye.
Thanks to Jeremy for making us sound so good. Yes. And thanks to the beautiful, beautifulest people here for inviting us, for feeding us, for housing us. And thanks to you.
And thanks to rockradio.de, who streamed the whole show for our folks back home and all over. And also, big thanks to Michael and Antja. Antja, did I say it right? I'm trying. Antja, there you are. Thank you so much. Thank you. You could tell this was a dance floor.
You make us feel so at home here. Thank you so much. We feel like we're part of the neighborhood. There's always another surprise. We'll take whatever we can fit into 6 suitcases wherever we go. Well, the eggs chase the bacon round the frying pan, and the whining dog pigeons by the steeple bell rope, and the dogs kicked the garbage pail over last night, and there's always construction work bothering you in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood.
Well, Friday's a funeral, and Saturday's a bride, and Shay's got a pistol on the register side, and the goddamn delivery trucks make too much noise, and we don't get our butter delivered no more in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the
Well, Big Mambo's kicking his old greyhound, and the kids can't get ice cream 'cause the market burned down, and the newspaper sleeping bags blow down the lane, and that lousy old flatbed's got me bending again in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood.
There's a couple of Filipino girls giggling by the church.
And the window needs fixing, but the landlord ain't home.
And Butch joined the army, yeah, that's where he's been.
And the jackhammer's digging up the sidewalks again in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. Won't you sing along? In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. Sing a little louder. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. Vielen Dank.
You don't look like you're going anywhere. If we can put off going down the stairs one more time in the shoes.
We've got a lot of friends back home that are very frightened. And I will speak for all of us when I say we're frightened too.
Yeah.
We're brave, but we're frightened. And that's not always exclusive. You can be both. And generally, if you're not a bit of both, that could get a little complicated. So, and I think there's people all over the world looking bravely and frightenedly at what's going on. We dedicate this song to anybody who feels they need a hand. They hung a sign up in our town. If you live it up, you won't live it down. So she left Monterey sun, just like a bullet leaves a gun. With her charcoal eyes and her Monroe hips, she went and took that California trip. Well, the moon was gold, her hair like wind. She said, don't let go, no, come on, Jim. You got to hold on. Babe, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on. He gave her a dime store watch and a ring made from a spoon. Everyone's looking for someone to blame. But if you share my bed, you share my name. Well, go ahead, call cops. You don't meet nice girls in coffee shops. She said, baby, I still love you. Sometimes there's nothing left to do. You've got to hold on. Babe, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on. God bless your crooked little heart. St. Louis got the best of me. I miss your broken China voice
it's cold and there's no music, and your old hometown so far away, but inside your head there's a record playing, a song called Hold On, Hold On. Baby, you gotta hold on, take my hand, I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on, hold on, hold on. Baby, you gotta hold on, take my hand, I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on.
Vielen Dank. Come say hi to us. We'll be around there.
Ja, das war's dann aus Wittstock mit der VKB Band live. Fantastischer Satzgesang. Kann man sich nicht satt genug hören, würde ich mal sagen.
Also hat es dir auch gefallen? Du hast ja das erste Mal jetzt live.
Ich habe es das erste Mal jetzt live und ich will und muss sagen, ich habe ja auch schon einige Titel von der CD gehört, aber live ist doch nochmal eine Steigerung, finde ich. Kommt nicht so, es kommt nicht, also kann ja auch gar nicht, ist jetzt auch kein Negativ, aber live erlebt ist was ganz anderes als von den CDs.
Das ist es eigentlich immer. Also kann man wirklich doch bei jedem Konzert sagen, dass wenn man live dabei ist, dass man einfach viel, viel mehr davon hat, als wenn man sich die Konserve auflegt. Aber ja, von der CD oder von der Platte ist es immerhin besser als nichts. Ne?
Und
also Aufruf an alle, geht zu Konzerten.
Genau. Und dann muss man ja nochmal sagen, ein fantastischer Satzgesang. Die Damen haben das jetzt von 20 Uhr bis 21.30 Uhr, also 1,5 Stunden mit Pause auch durchgehalten.
19 Uhr.
19 Uhr, ja genau. Also ist ja schon eine Leistung, tolle Leistung. Da saß jeder Ton glasklar bis zum letzten Punkt und der Satzgesang hat 100%ig gestimmt. Also eine tolle Leistung, ohne irgendwelchen Loops, die nicht waren, keine Loops, war alles echt eingesungen. Also hier gab es keine technischen Effekte, also außer jetzt hier vielleicht, weiß ich jetzt nicht, da für die Gitarre oder so. Aber sonst gab alles, wurde 1:1 live eingesungen, die Stimme direkt ins Mikrofon. Also ich bin hin und weg begeistert, muss ich immer wieder sagen.
Das klingt fast so. Ja, und vielen Dank nochmal an Jeremy für den tollen Sound und für den Feed, den du uns hier für unseren Livestream besorgt hast.
Und die extra noch die Kanäle einzeln hier reingegeben. Nochmal Dankeschön. Haben wir auch nicht sehr oft, dass die Techniker so... Ja, very good. Ja. So, wir werden jetzt einpacken und hier geht es jetzt weiter mit dem Rockstream. Morgen um 9 mit den Rockballaden, um 11 Uhr Klassikrock, um 12 Uhr Blues. Sam Kufus ist dran mit Blues. Und morgen hat ja unsere Christiane ihre erste Sendung.
Oh ja, richtig. Tante Tofu präsentiert, genau. Und morgen Abend 19 Uhr Ja, die erste Sendung von Christiane Seebach und ich bin schon sehr gespannt darauf.
Ich auch. Und gleich im Anschluss sind wir ja beide wieder on air, Zappanale. Du kannst ja den Hörer noch mal kurz sagen, was den geneigten Hörer morgen erwarten wird.
Ja, ich weiß nicht genau, was Christiane morgen um 19 Uhr bringen wird, in Tante Tofu präsentiert. Aber anschließend um 8 Uhr bis 10 Uhr abends dann die Supper Time mit dem Album von Clémence Manacher und anschließend Informationen zur Zappanale. Ja, und damit sagen wir dann gleich Tschüss hier aus Wittstock Dosse, aus dem Weidenhof Simon. Es war ein super Konzert und ja, dann schaltet Klaus mal wieder ein bisschen Musik in den Stream. Doch, ja, kann losgehen. Und tschüss aus Wittstock.